Hey everyone, what's up again? It's John here. I want to do my newest video for you today. This is my latest review of two new models I purchased from Sky's Limit Aviation. The first one is obviously this one, the Allegheny Convair 580. I bought this model because the Convair liner is really interesting aircraft, especially as being a turboprop. Its turboprop version is a bit more unique. Most of them you see flying these days, they're either privately owned or they're freighters. I don't really see them for passenger service anymore. I like this plane. I believe it's a converted Convair. I believe it's a 340 they converted. The reason it's called the 580 is because the plane uses the Allison-built Rolls-Royce 501-D13H turboprops. These are the same engines that are also on the Electra L188 built by Lockheed, or the Electra basically. So at least they have one feature in common. I really like the Convair. It's interesting, especially its design. Anyway, let's get into the model. Doing the other side first. We have the cockpit. We have the nose with the advanced radar equipment. There's the antenna. If this were 1-200, it'd stick out. I want to get a 1-201 version of this. We have the front landing gear. Now on the nose, I believe it's 816. There's a front door on this side. We have number 2 engine. We have the wing, aileron, flaps, the Rolls-Royce Allison engine. We have 2 overwing emergency exits. There, for some reason, there's a third one. I'm not sure why. If anyone could tell me why there's an extra kick-out right there, I'd be great to know. We have the rotator beacon on top of the fuselage instead of on top of the tail. Registration is N5816 or November 5816. The airline is Allegheny, which later on became US Air, the old US Air with the red tail. Then became the blue tail, then US Airways with the dark blue, light blue with America West merger, and now it's part of American. If anyone's seen the Heritage A319, that's basically this airline. We have the Allegheny tail. Let's see what it says here on the tail. Jet powered. Yeah, because it's a turboprop. Several things they did with these planes was, besides just the engine upgrades, they added an anti-skid braking system, an APU, which made the plane more self-sufficient. They really enhanced it, upgraded it. Let's take a look from the front. The plane seems small, but it's really, even for its size, it's really lovely. So these are the engines. Wish I could get them to spin for you. Just don't have a fan. We have the nose, cockpit windows, front of the turboprops. The blades, I believe, are 13 feet from top to bottom. We have the wing. Surprisingly, the wingspan on this plane is huge. I've never figured out why the wingspans are always so big. Probably because they generate a lot of lift, but I'm just second guessing. This is the other side. Basically same thing, except for the red navigation light. Actually, I didn't ever notice if there was any cargo doors. No. It looks like they store the cargo somewhere else. I think it might be right up in here, actually. Of course, when these planes were built, it was a different time. Take a look at the tail section. Horizontal stabilizer, vertical stabilizers, landing gear in the engine pods. Yeah, this is a very good plane. It has a decent amount of range for it. It's also 100 miles per hour faster with the switch over to the turboprop, so it could do farther distances in less time than its old piston version could. Yeah, this is a very good plane. I recommend buying it. Like I said, I do want to get a 1-200 version. Oh, before I forget, let's take a look at the bottom. Before I forget, forgive me. Here's the nose gear, with the stand hole, the bottom rotating beacon. The main gears coming out of the engine pods. Not very much to it though. Yeah, so I do recommend buying this plane. I mean, I know some people have airports where it's not really like they want to add it to it, but I mean, it's just good to have to look at. I really do recommend buying it. Take a quick look at the box. This is Gemini, I won for $100. So as you could tell, It's the smaller box, same one that they use for a lot of regional jets. This is the info on the Convair. If you want to pause and read it. That's the specifics to the aircraft. That's where the plane sits. That's what's special about the box. It was released late last year. Yeah, so I recommend going out and grabbing it. I know there's a lot of people who would love to have this plane. Hopefully they'll release a 1-200 sooner or later. I'm definitely after a 1-200. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like for the video. Leave a comment if you have any questions. Be happy to answer as best I can. If I did leave anything out, please don't hesitate to tell me. I have another video that'll be popping up soon. Thank you guys. You have a wonderful day, and peace out.